Anything you want to start, man, it's up to you.
I'll pass it. Also, no, wait, I recently have some information come to terms. Let me see if I can find it. Had a link on it. Okay. You recently made a video about a supposed fake error code, correct?
Yep. And the people from the the Fratanga community specifically said, ha ha ha, you cannot watch DVDs offline without an internet. And I wanted to test that, and it was false. Now, only after I posted the video, everybody else tried to say that you needed a one-time only activation update with the internet, and then you would be able to play it. You will be able to play Blu-rays and DVDs offline as much as you want. My question is, why make a big deal out of it? Coming from the PC community, not the PS4 community. The PC community came to me with that information. If knowing being a PC gamer, you have to always be online. So what is the problem with a one-time activation update if the PC community is always online?
When it's going between, what do you call it? See, there's still a lot of people who don't have access to the internet nowadays. And so, if you were to buy a PS4...
So you're telling me a good majority of the 79 million people do not have access to the internet? Are you telling me there is a bigger majority than 79 million people?
I'm not saying a majority of people. Like, there's a fair amount that don't have internet.
Did you get the information about Sony having 80 million activated online accounts, meaning that...
Wait, 80 what?
80 million.
You say 80 billion or million?
80 million.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Still here.
Okay. So no. So from what I found, 51% of the world has access to the internet. So for the other,
where did you get that information?
They're shit out of luck when it comes to
where did you get that information?
What?
Where did you get that information? 51 million?
No, 51%.
Where did you get that information? They're telling me that there's 80 million connected accounts activated.
Yeah, no, but there's 7.9 billion people in the world, Jay.
No, what I'm telling you, as far as the PS4, which is the problem with you guys, that is the problem. You presented to me that if you have a PS4 and you don't have internet, you can't watch DVDs. And I asked you how many people that own a PS4 are not connected to the online. You told me 51 million. I was asking you where you got that information from.
Jenny switched to 51%.
Oh, the 51% people? Or the, what do you mean?
I said, where did you get the information from?
That you have to be online to use it?
Yes.
Which information?
You presented me with that information just now.
Yeah, the 51%.
Of the PS4 gamers.
No, 51% of the world.
I'm not talking about the world. I'm talking about the PS4 owners. The problem is the PS4 owners that don't have access to the internet can't watch DVDs without the one time only. That's what I'm asking you.
If I were to not have internet... Okay. If I were to not have internet connection, I'd be shit out of luck.
That is if you have internet. So you exclude yourself. We're talking about realistic. We're talking about realistic facts. We're not talking about what if. You have internet. You're talking to me.
Half the world doesn't have access to internet.
Okay. I'm talking to you about the people that own a PS4. Not half of the world, which we do not know who owns the PS4. We're talking about who owns a PS4.
Well, if they okay, so so the other half of the world doesn't have internet access. If they got a PS4, what if they wanted to watch a movie on it?
You're talking about ifs. I'm talking about the people that own a PS4. Why are you giving me ifs? You guys always give me ifs. Oh, this person doesn't have this. What if this person doesn't? I'm talking about the 79 million people that own a PS4.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask you, do you have information on the 79 people that own a PS4 that they're not connected to online and they're having the problem?
I would not have any information.
Okay, so why bring it up? You're bringing up a what if to get points across, but you don't have the facts to support your point that you're trying to make.
No, I'm saying though that's a negative problem, or that's a problem.
So do you believe that's a problem for Xbox as well?
I don't know about Xbox. This is about PlayStation.
So you're ignoring the fact that you need to be connected to online to do more things on Xbox than you don't have to be on PlayStation. So like a party chat, which you don't need PlayStation Plus for, but you need gold membership for on Xbox. So is that a problem?
Yes. Okay. Having the
Or what about a problem like free to play titles on PC? You can play them for free, right? You don't need a online membership. Well, on PS4 you can play it for free, and on Nintendo you can play it for free.
That part's consumer friendly.
Yeah, but what about Xbox not allowing you to play Battle Royale, Fortnite Battle Royale for free? You still have to pay for gold online membership.
Yeah, I do not support that. It should be free. I don't support that personally.
So let me get something straight. Your debate here is focusing only on PS4 and ignoring the things that other people also do, but providing fake or exaggerated outrage on the things that you don't like about PlayStation, even though other people are also doing them. Am I correct?
Well, it's not really exaggerated at that point because there's still a large majority of people in the world who do not have access to the internet. If they want to get a PS4, they literally cannot watch a movie on it without having to get access to the internet first. That is still an issue, whether people say it is or not.
And that's why I was asking you. I'm still trying to look for it. Oh boy. There's some articles about how much the PS4 has gotten. We got that information at 69 million sold in March, at the end of March. Sony hasn't updated anybody on 89 million because they're going to wait until they overlap PS3 sales so they can brag about it. So they haven't given us that. However, they have given us an update on how many active accounts.
Wait, what?
They've given us an update on the active accounts connected to the 79 million consoles sold. Oh, there we go. Here we go. This is PlayStation Network has 80 million active users. So PlayStation Network is connected to online, as you should know. And there are only 79 million PS4s sold worldwide, as the information provided to all of us. With that being said, I'm trying to get what your point is, because there's 80 million active users and there's 79 million PS4s sold. So you're telling me it's very hard to get a one-time online? I've had a PS4 since 2013, and I haven't had any persons on a PlayStation side of things bring this information to me until this year in 2018. And I will say, there wasn't a PlayStation gamer that brought this information to me. It was PC gamers that brought this particular information to me, and it was this month. It wasn't in May, it wasn't it was in June. It wasn't in May, it wasn't in April, it wasn't last year or anything else like that. It was just now. And like I was telling people, the picture that you're sharing is not from other users, it's just the same picture posted by different individuals. If this was a widespread issue, I'm pretty sure there will be multiple pictures from different people instead of one picture shared by multiple users. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of why is this a big
Trying to
problem? Is
fabricate
this a
bullshit.
slander campaign, or can you find PlayStation gamers that are not connected to online but are actually connected to online because they're sharing something online? So I'm trying to figure out if this was a problem with somebody connecting to the online, how are they still allowed to share the picture online? You're telling me people don't have access to the internet, but they're sharing a picture of them not having access to the internet to the internet. What you're saying, this
Data.
outrage isn't really making much sense.
No, but they can use mobile data.
And if they have that, you don't think they have access to the internet? Most people that are using mobile data at home, they have Wi-Fi or something like that.
Then why would they use their data if they have internet?
Okay, go back to my point. The picture is blurry. It's shared by multiple users. It's just one picture that I've saw so far. I'm still waiting for a flood of pictures by different types of cameras, different
No, but
people.
I'm just saying,
So I'm
it
trying to
is
get
an
to the point. Do
issue.
you have
You know,
proof that it's an issue, or that you're just pointing it out because other people started to say it's an issue? Kind of like crossplay, a distraction, so to
wait,
speak.
what? No, okay. Crossplay also is an issue.
Okay, it's an issue to who?
People that want to play with their friends
But it's
because
not an
they play
issue
on
to
different
me because
consoles.
I get to play with my friends whenever I want.
No, okay. Let's take this for example. This is a real life scenario. So I have a friend, right? He's on Xbox. I have another friend. He's on PlayStation.
Wouldn't that
We
apply to
tried
Call
to
of
play
Duty and other
together.
games?
It would not work because
God, it's
Sony
so easy.
didn't want to play nice.
So I have to care about people not being able to play Fortnite together in order for you to win a point in a debate, and then is the debate over after that? If I agree with
Wait,
you,
what?
is that what you want? Is that what you want in a debate? You want me to agree that it's bad that everybody can't play the same game on every platform and everybody can't be connected on every platform? Is that what these
Well, no. See, I don't agree personally with the practice of exclusives. They are needed though because without the exclusives, the console is useless to itself.
Okay, so what about crossplay? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
That is a good thing. It
And
is broken
why is it a
because
good thing?
because okay,
And what like
if Sony
can you name okay, there's 12 months in a year, right? So I normally do this a lot. With my very first PC port begging video, I named 12 different games that the PC community were begging for. So can you give me 12 crossplay titles um that you can name right
that
now?
people want to play together,
Yeah, 12. I mean, most gamers play more than just one game, right? So can you name 12
yeah.
crossplay titles that have crossplay between the Nintendo Switch and Xbox? That is the main key. I don't really care about PC because, as you already know, games like Rocket League and Fortnite and Final Fantasy 14, DC Universe Online, they've had crossplay with the PC community way before you guys cared about crossplay last year. So I was just wondering if you could name 12 games that are not included in the many that I've named that have crossplay between PS4 and PC, that are crossplay between Nintendo Switch and Xbox. Because I'm only hearing people talk about Fortnite, but
But
the
the only way
blame
Sony's
the
gonna cross
blame
platform
should be passed around. Don't you think the blame should be passed around to other developers that have online games and don't allow crossplay? Have you ever looked at
no,
it
it's more
that
so
way?
because companies won't allow it for the most part.
Okay, so is that why are you guys not coming down on games like Call of Duty not having crossplay with the PC community on either side of the consoles? We don't have
Call of
connection
Duty
with
should have
you guys.
crossplay.
Huh? Okay, but this is the thing.
There,
I can name you more than 12 games that are multiplayer that don't have crossplay that definitely should.
yeah, same. The majority of like the Xbox and PS3 games, they don't have crossplay. They should have crossplay, but they don't.
And why isn't anybody making a big enough deal about that? That's why I want to know.
Everybody was talking about crossplay.
No, everybody's talking about crossplay for Fortnite. I'm asking why isn't anybody making a big deal?
Game right now.
Yeah, but there's other games out there. Don't you think it's a little selfish just to focus in on Fortnite but not other developers' games that are good? Unless you guys are saying Fortnite is better than everybody else's game, which is kind of stupid. But you don't think that other developers should bring in the crossplay?
It's just a game. No, but the thing is, though, it is the world's most popular game. So of course it's gonna bring.
So I should ignore all the other games that don't do crossplay and focus in only on Fortnite because you guys think it's important, right?
It's the world's most popular game. So
it's not popular to me. I deleted it off my hard drive 3 different times. It's not a game for me.
Yes, I can understand that. It's a game.
Yeah, but I find it so hard that people are trying to push the game on me. They're trying to push me to like the game, push me to talk about it, push me to be upset about a feature on a game that I don't like. So once again, can you narrow down on this debate? Can you narrow down on this debate? Crossplay. Take it away from Fortnite, the feature. Can you talk about why isn't it being supported unanimously across the whole industry? Why aren't more developers talking about it?
About crossplay?
Yes. Besides the Fortnite, why are other developers not talking about it?
Crossplay. If you look at Rocket League and
I already said that. I already said that.
Between Sony and PC, but they should have it between the consoles.
Street Fighter 5 isn't on other consoles.
Wait, what?
Street Fighter 5 is not on other consoles. It's Street Fighter 5 is not on other consoles. It's only on the PS4.
No, PC.
Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4 doesn't have crossplay. Street Fighter 5 has crossplay. Street Fighter 4 doesn't have crossplay.
Yes. But no, every game should have crossplay because it's honestly okay.
But that's honestly a developer type of thing, and the developer should decide. However, why care so much about crossplay? And I'm talking and speaking for these third-party developers when they have such a huge problem putting these games on the Nintendo Switch. Like, a lot of these developers have not shown love to the Nintendo Switch, so you can't force crossplay this late in this generation when the Switch is barely getting third-party support.
No, they still can't because it's pro-consumer. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out, if you want to do crossplay, a game needs to be on everybody's platform, correct? That's the best way to do crossplay. So can you tell me a game that I'm excited for, just so to speak, Soul Calibur, right?
Right.
That's not going to the Switch. Or Dead or Alive is not going to the Switch. Or Fallout 76 is not going to the Switch. Or Madden is not going to the Switch. I got tons of games I can list right now. There was a list that I worked on and everybody ignored. However, for this particular debate, I will bring it up, and it will be your responsibility to refute it, since that is your job here on a debate. 1 second. Here's the list. Destiny 2. That's not on the Switch. No crossplay. Call of Duty World at War 2. Not on the Switch. No crossplay. Battlefield 5. Not on the Switch. No crossplay. Monster Hunter World. Not on the Switch or PC yet. No crossplay. Tekken 7. Not on the Switch. No crossplay. Overwatch. You guys know Overwatch, right? It was more popular than Fortnite before Fortnite came out. It is also not on the Switch. No crossplay. Dark Souls 3. Not on the Switch. No crossplay. Madden 19 is not on the Switch. No crossplay. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. the game that has yet to come out, is also confirmed not to be on the Switch and has no cross-play support. A game like Red Dead Redemption 2, not going to the Switch, no cross-play. We've already talked about Fallout 76, which is also not going to the Switch, no crossplay. This game just came out last week. The Crew 2 is also not on the Switch, no crossplay. Onrush, multiplayer racing combat game, is also not on the Switch, no crossplay. Far Cry 4 and 5 also not on the Switch, no crossplay or cross co-op. Let's see. Dead or Alive 6, Soul Calibur 6, we already talked about that. Not going to the Switch, no crossplay. And then you also have The Division 2 not going to the Switch. The game has not yet to come out. And also, the developer has not talked about adding crossplay support. So what I want to ask you is, why are developers not talking about crossplay? You're telling me it's important, but these are by a lot of different developers. And these games are also not going to the Switch, confirmed by the developers. And they're not talking about crossplay.
The thing with Overwatch and Joshua Street, those are old games.
Okay, but they have multiplayer. They have co-op.
Yes, but those are old games.
Yeah, but shouldn't old games be running on the Switch? The Switch the Switch has older hardware than the PS4. So don't you think it should be a little bit easier to run older games on the Switch? You can't just dismiss this and say it's old games and move on. You're telling me a game is old is a perfect reason why it should be on the Switch, don't you think?
Wait, what?
When you tell me a game is old and you're trying to dismiss it from the list that I gave you, you're trying to tell me that we should stop looking at that game. But there's a lot of Nintendo Switch fans that want those older games on the Switch. Don't you believe so? They're missing out on a lot of third-party support, whether it's this year or last year.
It should be on the Switch, yes. But
yeah, okay, so if developers, third-party developers, are not paying attention to the Switch, how can crossplay actually flourish? How can it grow into something that you guys really can respect? Not some bullshit slander campaign. You have to get these developers to put their games on everybody's platform in order to actually successfully push crossplay. If you can't literally give me 12 games that are on the Xbox One and Nintendo Switch that have joint crossplay and cross save, I don't see a reason for other developers to gather in. You said you can't do what?
There's not 12.
There's not 12. Okay.
Only ones I can think personally that are on the Switch, because I don't really. There's Minecraft, Paladins, Champions of the Realm. I think Rocket League. Don't quote me on that. I think Rocket League.
Rocket League is correct, but it also has crossplay with PC and PS4 when it first came out, before it went to the Xbox, before Switch even came out. So actually, to be honest, with all due respect, even though you guys lack it, PS4 did crossplay, and I will continuously say this, before Microsoft cared about it, and before the Nintendo Switch actually existed. There was crossplay between the PS3 and the PC with DC Universe and Final Fantasy XIV. My point in this debate is crossplay matters now, but Sony and the PS3 or PS4 didn't get any respect or any props for forging a relationship between the PC for many years via crossplay. And I'm trying to figure out, why are people so absent-minded on where crossplay began and who actually supported it first?
It's because those games aren't popular.
You said what? You said Final Fantasy XIV is not popular?
No, I didn't hear that one. I was talking about DC Online.
No, Final Fantasy XIV. It has crossplay between the PS3, PS4, and PC. Microsoft was the only one that said they didn't want to do it, so the developer didn't put Final Fantasy XIV on Xbox. That was 2014 when Microsoft refused to do crossplay. but now they want to do crossplay to save their own ass because they're about to be last place.
What about backwards compatibility games? Think about this, because they're crossplay technically between the Xbox 360 and the PS and the Xbox One. They're crossplay.
Backwards compatibility games?
Backwards. Okay, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3.
They're crossplay between the Nintendo Switch? Those games didn't go to the Switch.
Yes, they could, but they aren't going to.
No. You can't use the if factor or the could factor.
Oh my god.
I deal in reality. I deal in facts. So I'm trying to ask you, when did Activision say that those games you're pulling out of your ass is going to the Nintendo Switch?
I said they're cross-platform, crossplay.
I'm talking about crossplay between two different consoles that are the focus of the Fortnite crossplay. So Call of Duty is going to the Switch and it's going to have crossplay because you just said it.
What an idiot,
It's not going to the Switch.
So does those Call of Duty games have crossplay with PC?
No, they have crossplay between Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
Well, you just ignored the crossplay between PS3 and PS4, so why should I care about Xbox 360 and Xbox One?
No, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, by your logic, those games are old and they're irrelevant, so why should I give you any points? You just ignored DC Universe Online and Final Fantasy 14, which had crossplay between PS3 and PS4.
That's why they don't count.
So I'm trying to figure out, why does it matter when you say it, but when I just said it, it didn't matter. Now, all due respect to myself, I did just tell you older games that had crossplay.
Two games, and then I brought up.
Yeah, but those games had real crossplay before backwards compatibility feature showed up on Xbox One. Do you agree or disagree?
Wait, repeat that, please. I was.
Backwards compatibility feature on the Xbox One. It came after DC Universe Online had crossplay between PC, PS3, and PS4. Am I correct or wrong?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so why would you bring up that shit when we're actually trying to get to the point of why third-party developers don't support the Switch, and if they actually did support the Switch as much as the Xbox One, there would be a legitimate cross-play argument, because they would have no reason to cut them off from playing together. But there's just a handful of developers that actually think cross-play is worth it. I mean, you do understand that there's also a big difference, an advantage, depending on who you're playing with. You know, if I play against somebody on Street Fighter and I get my ass kicked 2 days ago capturing a video for the crossplay that I have to post tomorrow, and I got my ass beat because they're using mouse and keyboard, and they can play in a higher resolution, and I just don't think it's fair. But this is one other thing you have to think about when you're dealing with crossplay. Not everybody is playing in the same resolution or frame rate. Some people are going to have better skills than others depending on the platform of their choice.
Then why not give the console the option to do that?
Give the console the option to play unfairly?
To change textures, change anti-aliasing, change resolution. Why
consoles are not PCs. I know you guys want consoles to be PCs because ultimately, if consoles were even remotely like PCs and games were on everybody's platform, all consoles would eventually end up like the Dream class, meaning that they would go out the way of the dinosaurs, and those companies that made those systems would eventually just be making games, like Sega. I'm pretty sure you're a little young, so maybe you don't understand the history that Sega actually was very competitive against Nintendo and Sony, but they were the weakest link and they ended up fading away, and the only thing they could do to stay afloat was put their games on everybody else's platform.
I know what Sega is.
So is that the end game for the PC community when you tell me every game should be on everybody's platform and exclusives should be eliminated?
Well, they shouldn't be fully eliminated. I don't support them. See, the thing with exclusives, though, is that it's just an anti-consumer practice of that, because let's say if I wanted to play, I don't know, fucking Until Dawn, let's just say I wanted to play that, okay? If I can't afford a PS4 personally, that's why I went for a PC. I can't afford a PS4, so
But you can afford a
I
PC
can't
though. I don't
get
understand
the
that
game or
logic.
have a chance to play it unless I go to a friend's house to play like that. But I don't have any friends that have Until Dawn. Tell me, is
That's
that
your
not
problem.
anti-consumer?
No, not in my book.
Not in your book?
No, I make $800 for my job every 2 weeks. I have enough money to buy the games that I want to play, and I enjoy them. And then I stream them so other people can see how good they are. So no,
Yeah.
that's not anti-consumer. I actually help out my gaming community a lot. So
Yeah,
why
I
is it
can-
anti-consumer to you? Is it
Wait.
anti-consumer because you can't afford it or you can't play it?
That's exactly why.
Because, okay, I can't afford
That's exactly why it's anti.
But can you afford the
I don't
game?
want to have to buy a whole new platform just to
Can
play
you
it.
afford the game?
I don't get it,
Afford
Briggs.
Until Dawn.
They can't buy a
Let's
system, but
play
yet they
your
can buy a
type of
high
game.
PC.
Let's
That
do
doesn't
the
make
if
sense.
factor. If that game was available on your platform right now for
Buy the fucking
$40,
PS4, dude,
would
and
you
play
buy
Spider-Man,
it?
and then take it back after you're done with it. Simple
Do
as
you
that.
have $40
Yeah.
to buy it?
$40? Yes, I'd buy it.
So you have $40 right now to buy Until Dawn. And if it was on your platform, you
Not
would
the
buy it.
moment.
Huh? You said
I do
what?
not have $40 at the moment to purchase a game.
You don't have $40 at the moment to purchase a game. So I've talked to a lot of PC fans.
Always
I would
gotta get
gladly
that ass
debate
point.
each and every one of you guys if I have the time and if you guys present yourself as available. But from the ones that I have debated and the ones that I've text debated, I found out that a lot of you guys are sharing similar traits. You're young and you don't have jobs. And you're irritable.
That's a very, very small percentage of the all.
That's nice, but you're debating me right now. And you're clearly young and you don't have a job. And
I'm
if a
fine with that,
developer
yeah.
for the third party side decides to say that we want more people to play the game, so we only put it on PlayStation because the day one sales are high and we're going to make the money we wanted to make anyway. Then at a later time we say we want to put it on other platforms so we can make even more money. You don't think that's anti-consumer?
To put a game on other platforms?
No, to get money from the platform you know is the most successful and put it there exclusively because of that one fact. Put it on that platform exclusively because you know exclusives sell better than multiplats.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. Okay. So let's use, for example, let's use
Crash Bandicoot.
What's it called?
Crash.
One on the the one that was on the Xbox One, or no, the one that was on the Xbox original, GameCube, and PlayStation. What's that one called?
What game are you talking about?
You know what it's called?
I don't know because you haven't told me the name, but I did prescribe Crash Bandicoot to you. It's the best example due to the fact that it just came out last Friday, and it's on everybody's platform.
No, okay, no. You're saying that like, but you're trying to say that if
the game is multi-plat now. It was exclusive. It sold 3 million on one platform. Now it's on everybody else's platform. Now, if a game sells 3 million and it was $40, it clearly made a lot of money, and it made more money than they thought it was going to make. They already have admitted that last year. So, in the beginning of this year, they made the announcement that the game was going to go to 3 additional platforms. Now, remember, one platform sold 3 million copies of that game alone. There's a lot of multi-platform games that can't even sell 3 million at the same time span on multiple platforms. So clearly, some exclusives clearly sell better than multiplats. The more you spread your game, sometimes it won't sell as much as if you focus on one area, the strongest area. Clearly right now the strongest area with day one sales is PS4. We have the biggest install base, the most gaming consoles sold, and it sells better. Now, the excuses the PC community have made, either you guys don't have the funds, you don't have the job, there's too many games on PC, you're not interested in it, all these other excuses that I can go off. But if a developer decides to make that exclusive multiplat, which they did, and they specifically did it because you guys, all of you, were begging. They put it on Nintendo Switch, they put it on Xbox One, and they also put it on the PC. All on the same day, 1 year exactly after it was on PS4. And I'm trying to figure out, if developers give you what you want, how can they guarantee that you're actually going to buy it? They gave you guys what you wanted. You wanted things to be good. You didn't want it to be anti-consumer, right? And they did that. They listened to you guys. They made Crash Bandicoot on everybody's platform. And I still can't find a single PC fan to tell me that they brought the game.
Okay, let's just go to the Steam store and look at...
Did you buy the game? I am debating you, Slick. I wanted to know if you brought the game that got ported to everybody else's platform because they listened to the rest of the gaming community outside of the PS4 community, which I believe did an amazing job. 3 million on one platform is amazing in less than a year. So did you do your part as a gamer and support this developer? They stopped being anti-consumer for your platform of choice and they gave you the game. I just wanted to know, did you buy it?
I have not bought it.
Is there a reason why you didn't buy it?
I can afford it.
Okay, so I don't know why it's a big problem waiting. I think a lot more developers should make the PC community wait. It's not a bad thing if you guys don't have the money day one, so I don't see a reason why you shouldn't wait.
Wait. No, okay. No, but that's just me. That's not everybody.
Well, I talked to a lot of people this weekend on Discord. They all told me the same thing. Either they didn't have the money or they didn't have the interest in the game. So why the hell did they put the game on their platform if so many people just didn't care? Was it a bragging point? Was the game going multi-plat, was that a bragging point for the PC community towards PlayStation gamers?
Wait, what?
Was it a bragging point that you guys got the game that was exclusive? Was that a bragging point?
For Crash Bandicoot going to PC.
To go to every platform.
Okay, wait. What?
The game wasn't exclusive, now it's not. Is that a bragging point?
Having a multi-plat go to your system.
A game that was exclusive for 1 year and then go multi-plat, is that a bragging point?
No.
Okay, so if it's not a bragging point, why didn't you buy it? You know, it's a bragging point to use it if you didn't buy it. Now, if you brought it, you're a gamer in my eyes. But as of right now, no. It's just crazy.
I'm not a gamer.
Did you buy any game that was exclusive to PlayStation and made its way to PC yet?
No, because none of them have interest in me.
So why should you worry if other people should?
Hey, what?
Why should you be worrying?
Okay, wait. Are you, okay, let me just backtrack.
I'm trying to figure out why you're telling me games are exclusives are anti-consumer if you have no interest in those games in the first place.
No, okay. But that's just me. Other people might want to get those games, and they should have the option.
And how about those other people raise their voice and talk to those developers? I don't think it's right for the people that don't have an interest to confuse the developers into believing that those people that are raising their voice are going to buy the games when they have no interest. Have the ones that have an interest in that game raise their voice. People like yourself that are not going to have an interest, the people like yourself that do not have the money to buy the game, I think you guys should shut up. You're confusing the developers. They're believing that their game is going to sell to the high heavens, but not actually knowing how many of you guys don't care.
People should have the option.
Okay, let those people talk to me about having options. I might be more sympathetic. But as for you, you have already confirmed that the tons and tons, I'm exaggerating, sorry, probably about 30 third-party exclusives over the last 4 or 5 years have went to the PC. And you're telling me you haven't picked up a single one.
Of any of this exclusives from Sony?
Third party. They're not from Sony. They're third party. That's why they're on Steam. Sony doesn't put first-party studio exclusives on Steam. Those are third-party games that are going to Steam. So, no Crash Bandicoot. Let's see, Neo. Nothing like that.
Basically, you're saying
Dragon Quest.
Have you bought this year?
Token, any of those games? The Japanese RPGs, The Legend of Heroes.
No, I'm not interested in those.
So, the games are coming over.
But I did buy Friday the 13th the game. That's multi-plat.
That was never exclusive to consoles.
What, Friday the 13th?
No. It was never exclusive to consoles.
No, it's not.
It was never exclusive to consoles. I don't...
You're saying Friday the 13th is exclusive
I said
to consoles?
Friday the 13th was never exclusive to consoles.
Yeah, but it's a multi-plat game.
Okay, so why bring it up?
I'm so confused. What do you...
You're bringing up a title while we're talking about third-party exclusives going from PS4 to PC, and you're bringing up a title that started out as a multi-plat. What is your point?
I'm just tired. Let me think. Okay. I have not bought any game that just came from... like.
Okay. You care about other people that I don't believe exist, right? I don't believe these people exist because if you can give me information on these people and I talk to them, then they might actually tell me they don't have interest. And then they tell me that maybe this person does. And then I go track down that person and talk to that person and they don't have interest. And then they give me another person and it's around and around and around and around. And I don't know who does. But statistics say this generation, consoles have been a big support for third parties. They actually sell more of the games than PC does. That's a fact. You guys are picky, and you guys are cheap.
Source?
Are you telling me I'm wrong?
Can you give me a source?
Cool. I get you a source for Ubisoft.
Okay, give me a source. I would love to see that. Jeez, I'm reading your chat, and jeez, these people are just so... Why don't get people... JayTech is destroying another PC fag. So apparently, on PC, I'm a fag. Yeah, definitely. People like you give PC gaming a bad name.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't have any control over that. I've been looking at the Discord, so I have no control over that. I'm on photo mode with one game, and that's all I've been doing. So,
No, so tell me right now. Is it bad if I don't... Okay, let's say if God of War were to come to PC, right? Okay, new one. Is it bad if I don't buy it?
You think it helps the developer when you don't buy it?
No. No, answer. Is it bad if I do not buy God of War?
Yeah, I'm just trying to ask. If you ask for a game, right, and then you don't buy it, do you think that's bad? You don't think that's misleading to the developer that you told that you want that game, you want that game on your platform, right? Let's say you tell a developer you want God of War on PC, and then the developer might actually listen, and then they put it on your platform, then you don't buy it. Do you think that's right or wrong?
It's right, because it gives other people the option.
No, but you engage that developer.
I am not 125 million people. It is just me personally.
Okay, so you're telling me I should pay attention to 125 million?
Okay.
Don't bring up a number I can destroy you on. Don't do it. Others have done it. Don't do it. I'm trying to help you right now. Do not do it.
You can destroy me on.
You brought up 100 million PC users?
125 million.
125 million. Now tell me, can you name 12 games off the top of your ass? They came out in 2018 that sell, let's say, 20 million day one. On PC. You guys don't buy games. I have a Steam account. I don't even buy games on Steam. You gotta count me too?
What are you trying to say? What game?
But you're telling me how many Steam users there are, and I'm a part of that Steam community. I don't buy games on Steam, so you're telling me a number that doesn't really exist?
125 million.
So do you want my Steam? Do you want my Steam name? I can give you my Steam name if that'll help you out a little bit better.
I can give you my Steam name also.
Yeah, but see, my Steam is a little bit different than yours. Mine is blank. I made it 4 years ago, and I haven't brought a single game on Steam. So that means when you're talking about 125 million Steam users, you're also talking about me. You're not just talking about other people.
Not 125 million people.
Well, I'm a part of that number that you keep talking about.
Yes. But out of 125 million different people, people are going to have different opinions. And also, Steam isn't irrelevant, Henry. Yeah, that's funny. Steam is not irrelevant. It is the biggest fucking thing to buy games on.
That's cool, but multiplat still sell better on consoles. That's a fact.
Stuff like Crash. Okay. Well,
that's just a fact, right? So are you telling me that PC sells more copies of Call of Duty, or let's just say there are more people on what?
Okay, console sells more copies of Call of Duty because there are many.
And what about, I don't know, games like, what is it? Not the Witcher day one sales, right? You remember that? Did anybody teach you about that section of the debates? The Witcher, do you remember the Witcher day one? Like what happened with that?
I never bought it. I don't know how many sold.
So you don't remember what happened in the first year with Witcher?
No, I didn't care for Witcher.
So, Witcher was a big deal. The game looked better on PC. And what was crazy about Witcher, the Witcher chart confirmed that in the first year, PlayStation actually did a better job of selling the title. It also showed off in the second year, it still did good. I'm gonna go get you these sales numbers, and I'm also gonna save some pictures. But this is a prime example that you guys just don't buy your games. And if it didn't matter, the developers wouldn't even talk about the sales chart. They wouldn't even post the sales chart, but they did. So they are paying attention to who is buying their games. I love when PC gamers completely ignore the fact that the developer is posting the games on Steam. They're keeping track of the sales, and they're keeping track of console sales. So when they rarely, which they hate to embarrass anybody, and I don't think the purpose of this was to embarrass anybody, but it was to educate people. And it basically shows that you got...
That actually, within 2016, 2017, PC has over 40% of it.
Okay, but the game came out in 2015. Why didn't you guys buy it then?
I don't know.
Yeah, but who brought the game the most first? It was PS4, right?
Okay, the thing with the reason why.
Okay, so are you gonna admit that PS4 gamers supported Witcher first, a third installment?
Console is because there are a lot less games that come out on console.
Okay, but you don't have enough money to buy those games. You already let me know you can't afford a $40 title, so what's your excuse?
For getting The Witcher?
No. For every game that comes out on PC, is that the excuse that it's too many games to buy and you can't afford them? Is that what it is? It's too
I
many
can't afford it
games to
personally.
buy on Steam and you just can't afford them.
I just can't afford it personally.
Okay, well, there's other people that are also telling me that.
Those are not 125 million different people. Everybody.
So you're
different.
bringing me 125 million different people. Can you share with me some multiplats that just sold better on PC than other consoles combined? The number you keep telling me is greater than
Off the top of
6.
my head.
Yeah, but the number you tell me is greater than 79 million, right? 79
No,
million
what an idiot.
PS4s have sold.
Yeah.
80 million active accounts, right? And you're telling me about 125 million Steam accounts. I'm a part of that community.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't
I don't buy
necessarily
games on Steam, but you continue to tell me the number. But I'm not a part of that number because I don't buy games on Steam.
No,
It's
you
just the
are
account
part of
number.
that number.
Yeah, but I don't buy games on Steam, and you're bringing up the
That's not
number,
reflective of
trying to
sales.
say that
So
that
stupid,
number
man.
means people buy games. There's a lot of dead accounts on Steam. We're talking about active accounts.
You got PlayStation Legion members with accounts on Steam. That don't mean they're playing shit on.
Do you know how many PlayStation Legion members have Steam accounts that still play on PS4 and don't play on Steam? But their Steam accounts are still active. Probably like 8 of us. I mean, I started as a PC gamer before I even came on YouTube. I used to play RuneScape night and day. But, you know, that was me. That was me many, many years ago. But you guys, it's different, man. Like back then, I did not say, oh, there's like fucking 50,000 people on RuneScape. Ah, that's better than fucking going home and playing Super Smash Brothers on the N64. It didn't matter. It just didn't. Playing games is what matters. You guys have a lot of games, but you still want more. But you're not going to buy them because you can't even buy all the games that you have access to. But you're still begging.
That's me.
No, that's not you. That's a lot of other people.
No, the thing you're ignoring here is that's
Dude, just save up to get a
I
fucking
can't
PS4.
afford
No.
it. But there are other
What you're ignoring is you're trying to put the blame on yourself and you're trying to tell me other people are buying all the games all the time. That's a lie. You can't blame yourself when other people are guilty of not buying games. I just showed you the chart. Did you guys in the comment section, did you guys see the chart that I put the link to? God damn.
PC gamers buy games.
Do they buy games more than console gamers this generation? Do they? Yes or
I
no?
never said that.
Okay, but you're telling me they buy games, which is a pointless statement. Nintendo fans buy games. Xbox fans buy games. But because PS4 has a concrete selling of 79 million so far that we have known about, we buy games more than everybody else. When it comes to multiplats,
What kind of point are you trying to make here?
I'm trying to make the point that it's pointless telling me people on PC buy games. It's pointless telling me how many how many Steam accounts you guys have if you can't give me how many active accounts they are.
It says there are over 125 million active accounts.
125 million active accounts. Everybody's buying games?
I don't know. There are many different people.
So why would
not
you make
all
that
have to buy
statement?
games.
Right.
Why would you make that statement if you don't have?
So you don't know who's buying games, but you're gonna tell me a number of active accounts. So
It's like saying there's a million Toyotas.
we're still
in a
nowhere.
lot.
But I will let you know something. Okay, this is the real statistics. You just actually told me a lie, but I go over the real statistics and I'll send you a link. It says the latest figures from January 2018 show the Steam had
He
18.5
says
million
information that he doesn't even know
simultaneous users at peak time. In June 2014, during the Steam Summer Sale Encore Day, 8 million people used the software distribution platform at the same time. 1 year later on the platform it reached 10 million. So in 2018 it was at 18 million. So 2014 was 8 million, and then 2015 was 10 million. 2018 is 18 million. So I'm trying to figure out how many active users there actually are.
This guy can't even get his numbers right. 120. Next thing he's gonna 2 billion people use.
I'm trying to figure out. You're telling me these active users, but not how many people are actually buying games. It's kind of pointless. You're running around in a circle.
I don't know how many people are buying games.
So why bring up the number?
Yeah.
You're trying to give me information to defeat my point about PC fans not buying games, and you're not doing a good job. You keep giving me 125 million number.
No, I just said, okay, not every PC gamer wants to get every big game, Jay.
I'm not telling you that every PC gamer wants to get big games. I'm telling you those big games sell better on consoles, even if you have a bigger number.
Because there are less games on console that come out.
No, not really, man. There's a shitload of games. There's a shitload of games on consoles, and there's a lot of games on PC that just don't sell. Shitty ones, good ones, but also shitty ones. You guys just don't buy games. Can you tell me the last time you brought a game day one for full price? Have you brought a game this year that came out this year for full price? Triple A?
Full price.
Triple A.
Okay.
2018 release.
Let me look at my games. Player on the Battlegrounds. Or no, that's not Ghost 7. Wait. Okay, wait, let me think.
He's like, no, that's not.
Friday the 13th is not a 2018 release. I have access to that game, and I brought it last year. But it's not a 2018 title. I said 2018 release.
What a fucking idiot, man.
Okay, so you're telling me you have not brought a 2018 release, but you're also wanting me to respect the 125 million users that you're telling me about on Steam. I respect that number. It is a great number. I appreciate you telling me about that number. I've learned about that number. People have multiplied that number to 700 million Steam accounts. Okay? But that number does not support the statement that I said before. Games sell better on consoles. We're doing a better job of supporting the industry than you guys are. People that own consoles have responsibilities. It is a lot more expensive. I understand that. But because it's more expensive, you have a lot more mature gamers over here that have jobs that can support their hobby. You, however, there's a lot of things on Steam that are very cheap or close to being just borderline free. And you're not restricted in any way to actually pay for a game day one, because you can actually guarantee on Steam sales to help lessen the price of good games. With that being said, you're not actually helping the game industry when most game developers are specifically looking for day one sales. And when they look at the games that they also put on PC, they still show that they are selling better on consoles, and sometimes, most of the times this generation, specifically on a PS4. So, having a huge number of people on Steam does not matter if they're not buying games. Developers are punishing you guys because of what I'm saying, because you don't buy games day one, so they think that if they put their games on your platform at a later time, because of the statistics of you buying games later that it actually sell, and then they still don't sell. Because they're looking at the statistics of who buys the game the previous time. Like Injustice 1. It didn't sell well on PC until a little bit later. So the developer said, we're going to put Injustice 2 on the PC a year later. And then it still didn't sell good. Do you get the point? Or, I don't know, you guys pirated Resident Evil 7. That's by Capcom.
I'm waiting for this, okay. You know that console players can pirate games too, right? It's not
Did they pirate Resident Evil 7? Or did they buy it?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, you guys hurt the developers. We don't hurt the developers. I don't know how to pirate. I haven't met a PS4 pirate at all. These updates are specifically to stop piracy on PlayStation. There's no fucking piracy over here. Even a little kid like yourself can pirate on PC. We don't have those skills over here. I don't know how to open up my system and put no custom firmware. I don't know how to do that shit. So are you telling me piracy? Are you telling me piracy on PC is equal to that of the PS4?
Yes,
You said there's piracy on PS4. That's what you said.
Yes, you can pirate games on PS4. And
Okay, so is piracy equal to that of the piracy on PC? Is it as bad?
I don't know.
Well, we got Capcom's latest game and you guys still didn't, so I would say it's worse on PC. Monster Hunter came to PS4 and Xbox first, and it sold 8 million without the PC, and you guys are still waiting for it. I just talked to you about the reason why you have to wait, because the last game you guys cracked and pirated, and a lot of money went into making the game. Capcom put it on the PC day one, and you guys disrespected them by pirating it. You didn't give them the money day one, but you did steal the game day one. You can understand why a developer would not want to put their next big investment that could hurt the developer if it sells bad on your platform.
So you're talking about Resident Evil 7, right?
Resident Evil 7 is made by Capcom. Monster Hunter is made by Capcom. Monster Hunter came out after Resident Evil 7. Capcom is making you guys suffer for the hacking and piracy of Resident Evil 7. Same developer, two different games.
Yeah.
So you don't think that piracy on PC is being punished this gen? When they bring games out later, even though they can put it on your platform the same damn day. Why are they making you guys wait a whole year for games of the previous installment came out the same exact time as consoles? You don't think there's no type of punishment?
Okay, make your claim. Wait, make your point. Make your claim one more time. I need to really understand this.
You don't believe there is no punishment for piracy on PC?
I would not know off the top of my head.
So getting a game later, even though the previous installment came out the same damn day as consoles, you don't believe that's a form of, a punishment, a form of punishment?
I do not know if there is a punishment for pirating on PC.
Well, the punishment was to stop bringing a game out the same day as consoles, so you can get the real install base. You can get day one money. You can find out who is actually your real supporter.
Well, everybody that buys a game is a supporter today.
So, do you believe developers are not hurt by piracy?
No, they are.
And do you know that it hurts developers? Literally. Like, they feel disrespected when you don't want to buy their games, and people on PC are giving it out for free?
Yes, but when people pirate it, they usually go back and buy it later on.
That's not a good... That's not... Wait up. Wait up. What did you just say? What did you just say? When people just... What do you... Speak up. You gotta speak up. What do you say?
When people pirate games, they usually go back and buy it later on. Support the developers.
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna go as an African American. I'm gonna take my ass up to Burger King, and I'm gonna go behind that counter, and I'm gonna take a burger. But I'm gonna come back a week later and throw $5 in their face. Do you think it makes it right to steal games and then pay for it afterwards if you feel like it?
Okay? So they're still making a sale.
So it makes it all right to steal.
It's just some pirate in his store as long as he comes back with the money.
He's dumb.
It makes it all right to steal.
He's dumb.
Okay.
You're basically saying you can steal whenever you want to, and if you have the money later on, I just throw it at the developer. They'll still get it.
You can turn around and we can pay it later.
It's not a fucking... It's not a loan, man.
It doesn't. Okay. If I were to buy, let's say if I were to pirate 2, 3, and I go and buy
God,
it, no harm
I can't believe that, Briggs.
They
Unrealistic.
get their money,
That's unrealistic,
I get the
man.
game.
That's unrealistic.
What up?
That completely defeats
Somebody's in my ear. 1 second. I'm gonna wait for these guys to be quiet. What did you say again?
If I were to go out and pirate Witcher 3, and if I were to purchase it afterwards, and do it the pirate version, they get the copy sold,
God,
and I get the game. It's a win-win situation. People pirate the game as like a demo test. See, so they can test the game, see how it runs, how it works, it's fine. Then they make the real game, and then buy the actual game.
So piracy is alright? So piracy is legal.
Depends who does it.
It depends on who does it. So if I want to steal a burger, I should be a certain skin color.
Okay, not fast food.
No, I mean, you're stealing a game and you're deciding if you want to pay for it later. It's not guaranteed that everybody that pirates games pay for it later. So it's stealing.
Still be paying for
This
it.
is demo test, man.
But it's still called stealing. You're still stealing the game.
No,
You want to.
Briggs demo was a half of a game.
I want to support Burger King, right? But I don't have enough money to pay.
This is Sony, it's not Burger King.
Okay, so you're alright
He doesn't get
hurting
that
Sony? Because... What?
Am I alright hurting Sony?
Yeah, you just said this is Sony, this is not Burger King. That's what you just said.
Talking about games, not fast food.
What if
Here,
I'm making an analogy. You're basically telling me you can steal a game because you don't have the money up front and you want to play it to see how it is, and then if you have the money later on, you might throw it to the developer, but there's no guarantee from your community that you specifically threw money back to the developer. Me, however, I brought the game 2 times. It's exactly what you did, but you didn't do it. You brought it 1 time and stole it another. I brought it 2 times, and I paid for it both times. So I didn't steal 1 time, but you did. And then the second time, there's no guarantee that you actually went back and gave the developer money. So, like an IOU. Like, I don't know. For example, I'm going to go to your house and steal your 3DS. If I have enough money to give you for that 3DS, I drop it past. But if I'm too broke to do it, I guess, fuck you, man. You'll be out of a 3DS.
another one.
So you're alright with somebody stealing your property?
If they pay me back for it,
This guy
I can get
takes
another
the
one.
cake.
But stealing is wrong.
Yes, stealing is morally wrong. But some people still
You
do
know,
it.
you try to justify
And-
stealing by category. Morally wrong.
So
It's wrong to
piracy is a
I can
form
go
of
fucking
stealing.
jail for that shit, man. Like they
What?
stop.
Piracy is the form of stealing. It's a digital form of stealing.
Yes, it is illegal.
Oh,
It is illegal. So why are you telling me it's all right to steal?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
yeah,
I'm saying as long as I buy a copy later on.
So you mean to tell me, and I'm on good terms with a good amount of.
Buy a copy later on. It just there's okay.
I'm gonna talk to a couple of the developers that I know, specifically Insomniac that is making Spider-Man, and I'm gonna ask them, if I steal their game, are you gonna still be happy with me as a fan? I don't think that if you told that to developers, they would like the PC community very much. That people are running around spreading this. This right here is just sick.
God damn, that nigga.
I'm gonna give you a screenshot I just took from Atlas, the makers of Persona 5, and what they had to say about the emulation community stealing Persona 5 that is still on the market being sold by them today, and how it hurt them. Not just money-wise, but actually emotionally hurt them for people to feel that it's all right to take their works of art, twist it around, and run it at horrible settings. I just don't understand you. You're saying it's all right because you're gonna buy it later.
As long as they buy the game later on, it's all right.
You have a job? Do you have a job, Slick?
Yeah.
You have a job?
So why would you need to play?
Go buy
I'm
PS4.
applying for it now.
So you don't work right now. You don't have any income yourself. You're young. You don't have any income.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Where's the guarantee that you're going to pay that developer back if you steal their game?
Well, I'm applying for a job.
That doesn't matter to the developer. We're talking about right now. You're stealing games. Where's the guarantee you're going to pay them back?
Applying the job.
Does he realize how long game development makes? Like, those people spend years of their lives working on games. They're not just gonna...
So if you pirate a game and you like it, you'll buy it. But what if you pirate a game and you don't like it?
Then I use it as like a beta test. If I didn't like the game on Steam,
but developers have beta tests. That's why they put out beta tests. They have beta tests, they have demos, but specifically PC community gets less demos and less beta tests because you guys find a back door into hacking into the game and getting it for free anyway based off of demos and betas. So when you guys don't get betas and demos, it's because a lot of you guys are smart enough to find a back door and get the game for free anyway. So developers stop putting betas and demos on the PC because you guys find a way with the real betas and the real demos to steal their game anyway.
There are still betas and demos on PC. Also, where is this?
If there's still betas and demos on PC, then why are you pirating the game?
Can you give me a source?
My source is Slick, the YouTube channel. You just told me you steal games, and you just admitted that there's still betas and demos on PC.
I've never pirated a game.
1 second.
This guy's an
Give me a source.
idiot.
Support your clan.
Oh my god, dude.
You guys still there?
Follow other people. Yeah,
You guys still there?
Yeah, we're here.
What's going on? You said you want a source for what?
What you said about the. Wait, let me
You want a source for not putting betas and demos on PC?
Yeah, for that reason, I want a source.
And okay, cool. I can get you that source.
Denny Revica. Wait, I pirated and I always will pirate games from devs I don't support. See, that's just
Okay, bloogity blig blig bliggity blig blugin. That's the source. Yeah, the source about the betas not going to PC is by www.bliggitybligbliggitybligblugan.com.
I really hope the guy looks it up. I really hope it is.
Okay, I'm gonna link this to you guys. And I'm gonna give it to the PlayStation Legion podcast first, and then I'm gonna link you to it just so they know that I gave it to you without you claiming that you didn't see it, because I know that I saw it. But if you're not if you're not actually agreeing with some of this stuff, I will give you another game. And I will also post that to the Legion first, because they seem a little bit more credible compared to you. I kind of wanted you to fall for this trap. You did a very good job by falling for it. Oh, this trap that you thought that I didn't have the information. So here you go. That is a trap. You didn't think I had the information. I heard your voice pattern. But I got some more stuff for you. Don't worry.
Wait. What's this express? No, what's this express? The world beta not on PC. It was on PC.
They said the beta wasn't on PC. Well, when it was on PS4, it wasn't on PC. They're saying it wasn't on PC. Titanfall 2 specifically wasn't on PC because you guys hacked into their fucking previous game. So they punish you. You want me to read it off for you?
You say that Titanfall 2 was not on PC.
Titanfall 2 beta was not on PC.
Yeah, he does. He's the dumbest one out of all of them.
Let me read it off to you. The Titanfall 2 beta or multiplayer mech test, as Respawn is calling it, skipping PC for two main reasons, including hardware variety and optimization for min-spec machines. And blah blah blah, bliggity blig, bliggity, still making it better. And so currently PC gaming is blah 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 blah.
Look at this.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
There was a game called Monster Hunter World. It had how many betas did it have, Somatic? 4?
Yep.
It had 4 betas on PS4. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Monster Hunter World had 4 betas on PS4. Those betas never went to the Xbox One, and you guys are waiting for the game to come out. No official release date, and Capcom has not told you that they're going to give you a beta so you can test it out. Why do you think they're not giving you a beta?
For Monster Hunter World?
Yeah. I mean, you can search as much as you like, but there's so much information supporting the developers are afraid that you guys will data mine betas.
No, okay. The reason they don't really release betas on PC. They mainly focus on consoles because it's hard to develop for PC also.
Really?
Man.
That's
what?
Really?
So
really?
It's harder to develop for PC.
Why not release a beta?
Don't developers say the easiest platform to develop for is PC?
It's a cross-platform.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
Oh my god! This doesn't make any sense.
So, PC is harder to develop for, but PC gamers want all games on PC. But most PC gamers have different hardware specs than console gamers of, let's say, the PS4 variety. Right?
Dude, what a fucking idiot.
PC is hard to develop.
How does he not know this information? He's a PC guy.
Why not put it on
Exactly, Somatic. I don't know how.
That's so stupid, dude. That's just common knowledge right there. PC has much more easier architecture.
I'm tired.
That's I'm up for it.
The only problem is you don't want to put out all that type of, you don't know.
I don't think
specs,
I don't think third-party developers trust the PC community because a lot of you guys steal their titles. They look at it as stealing. They could care less if you're gonna.
That's why there's a lot of third-party games on PC.
That's why a lot of games don't sell on PC because most people steal the games and don't pay for them later.
There's a lot of them.
A lot of what? Pirates? What do you?
Just from going to the free-to-play section on Steam, go to top sellers.
You said there's a lot of pirates?
Okay. Third-party games only. Just the first page of Steam. We have Warframe, Smite,
But you don't have a job and you don't pay for none of those games.
Neverwinter, Paladins, Shadowverse, CS,
Are you naming off? Are you naming off free-to-play titles? Cause Neverwinter.
Third-party games?
No, I'm talking about third-party AAA titles that come out at the retail price of $60 that you just told me earlier you want to beta test the game. Hold on, you told me you want to pirate the game and beta test it because there's no betas on PC. Then I gave you the information of developers not putting their betas on PC, and you clearly are acting ignorant to knowing why they skip your platform. There are pirates there. Listen, there are pirates. You just admitted there are pirates, and you admitted what those pirates do with those games and the excuses that they use for those games.
There are pirates on all platforms.
Yes, but not to the degree of PC.
What?
PC has the worst pirates. Do you agree?
I don't know.
How do you not know when you've already admitted it?
He knows.
I don't know how many
He's playing stupid.
You just told me people on PC pirate games because they don't have betas. I told you that there's betas that are not going to PC. Then I gave you the information. Then you looked over the information. Then you actually agreed with my original point. So, are you actually agreeing again that there are pirates on PC worse than consoles? Because the console gamers actually have the access to play the betas that you might not have access to. So you have to pirate the game to get a beta test confirming that you pirate a game that console gamers don't. Meaning there's more pirates on PC than there are on console. You just agreed with my point. Yes, yes, you agreed with me.
He's getting confused now, Semitic.
Yeah.
He's getting confused.
Because he can't keep up with his idiocy. This is what happens when you listen to other people so much, eh?
Let me, give me a second. I gotta think this through. My brain's fucking killing me.
Okay, take all the time you need, man. I'm gonna eat me some more of these cookies.
Okay, let me just...
Axel, does he know Michael Rallis?
Okay.
No, he's a developer
You don't
that got
really
permanent
do.
10 years ago.
Okay.
Now he can't afford to pay his kids' slapping bills.
We can move on to another point. I've killed your brain at this point, and I don't want to. Yeah, I know. I mean, I made you agree with me. It's something that you're not supposed to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's great.
He's trying to take shots at TJ.
Hey, oh, hold on. You keep talking. The guy in the comments section telling me I can't be online without PlayStation Plus. I don't need PlayStation Plus to live stream, and I don't need PlayStation Plus to play the MMOs that I play. So please, shut the fuck up. It's not true. Fuck out of here. Somebody is telling me in the comments section that I need PlayStation Plus to live stream and play MMOs on my PS4, and it's not true. I could play Warframe without PlayStation Plus. I can play Neverwinter without PlayStation Plus. A game called Loadout, Fortnite Battle Royale, I can play without PlayStation Plus. Please, in the comments section, stop spreading fake information. It's not true. You continue to spread fake information, you will be blocked.
These guys are crazy, man.
Okay, you can continue. Denny, you're getting blocked, bro. I just gave you proof and you're sidestepping. Bye-bye.
Wait, to me or him?
To him, not you. We're going to continue our debate unless your head's not feeling all right.
What an idiot. What an idiot, man.
Okay.
Oh, my head's not feeling alright. I gotta take a breather. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking broken, dude.
Well, I would have corrected him. He said, my nose is hurting.
His nose is bleeding or something. Like, get out.
I need a band-aid on my nose. Get the band-aid. too much, Riggs. This is too much.
How idiotic can people get?
Hey, Henry, you're gonna be the
Oh,
moderator for now on, cause Son of Sam's not here, and Briggs and Somatic are laughing in my hairline. I'm waiting to finish this debate. Been waiting 8,000 years for this. Yeah.
It's probably killing with kindness, and I'm like, listen, kid. I know you listen to rags and stupid ass thing. This is not the way to go, man. Not the way to go, man. They're making you look like a moron, man. They're just using you as fucking surrogates to debate them. That's the worst thing to say in a debate.
I do not know
Can't even believe.
People would assume PC, but I don't know personally.
So you think there's a piracy problem on PS4?
On consoles in general, yes, there is.
Do you have proof that there's a piracy problem to the level of PC on consoles?
You can pirate games.
Yeah, but is it worse than PC?
I don't know.
So why did Monster Hunter sell 8 million in its first year on its... I mean, Monster Hunter has been on Nintendo platforms for a while and the handhelds forever. It just came back to consoles for the first time since 2001, and it sold 8 million without the PC community. So why did it sell 8 million if we have a piracy problem?
No, I was saying this guy.
Why did God of War sell 5 million in 1 month if we have a piracy problem? I'm trying to figure out. You're telling me there's a piracy problem. Can you find me articles saying that there's a piracy problem on the PS4?
Yeah.
I'll try.
The PlayStation 4 is selling. Yeah, PlayStation 4 is selling faster than PS2, but he's talking about piracy. This guy is crazy, man.
So, when you guys pirate games, and you like use them for like, you know, demos or betas, do you think developers pay attention to the people that pirate those games?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so if I have an article in front of me confirming that you guys pirate games more than consoles, wouldn't that prove my point?
That what?
Well, Ubisoft, the person that makes, let's see, games like I Am Alive and other titles, they're confirming that 95% of you guys pirated that game.
95%?
Yeah, that's what the developer's saying, Ubisoft. So, do you believe it?
95%
Pirated that game on PC, yeah. I mean, I got some other, you know, links. I was planning on doing a video next month, but I guess I could just share them with the community now if that makes you feel a little bit better.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, cool. Okay, PlayStation Legion, I'm sharing this information with you. Please spread it around. Here's another link, and then I'll give one to him. Don't forget that first link. That's a quote by Ubisoft. Oh, the second link is by PC Gamer, just to better confirm what the first link said.
I don't get it. Why is your chat so toxic? I'm reading through it. And
What?
I don't get that. Just in PC
He's trying to use this distraction. He's lost in the debate, so he starts concentrating on other stupid shit that.
I don't know. I could care less about my chat. I'm just trying to debate you.
Yeah, I know.
I got a movie to watch later on. You ever heard of this movie on Netflix called Foot Botanics?
No,
You don't watch Netflix? Well, you don't watch Netflix?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Well, what's next in the debate? Because Ubisoft is pretty hurt by you guys pirating their games. They still put them over there for the chump change. So you think that a developer that you guys have a bad opinion about, they deserve to be stolen from?
The bleeding
Well,
hairline.
they're gonna make a good. If they want the game to sell, they make a good game.
But what if they make good games and you guys just don't have money to buy them? Do you think?
A little bit, man.
If you want the game to sell good, make it a good game. The developers are just hack developers at this point.
I'm confused. What do you say?
Okay, Ubisoft is not. They're not good developers.
So Ubisoft not being a good developer makes them a alright target to pirate?
Well, if they want their game to sell good, make it a good game.
But what if a game is good and you think it's bad, but it's actually good on consoles, and you still steal from the developer, and then the developer has a tracker in the game, and then they keep track of how many people are pirating it, and then they expose that number like I just showed you. Do you think you guys are falling for the trap?
Trap of what?
Getting exposed for pirating. Is supporting my point that yeah, but Ubisoft specifically named the PC community in pirating that game, not PS4. They said you guys pirated that game. 93% of you guys pirated on PC. I'm trying to prove my point. When you said that there's piracy on PS4, I'm telling you, I don't see any piracy, but everybody sees the piracy on PC, even this generation.
There's piracy on PS4.
Yeah, but it's not, because you're not finding any articles to support your statement.
You can pirate games on PS4.
Yeah, but that's your opinion.
No,
You don't. Do you own a PS4? Do you own a PS4 that you pirated games on?
No, but I have friends who have.
Do you have a link to those friends' YouTube videos where they pirated a game that's not supposed to be on their platform?
YouTube videos, Jay.
Okay, so can you find anybody that has pirated games on PS4 that are not supposed to be on PS4?
YouTube channel.
So you're telling me nobody that pirates is putting out games that they pirated? No how-to videos?
You can pirate games on console, whether you believe it or not. That is a fact.
Well, you don't have any sources, so I can't believe you. But I did give you my sources about piracy on PC. Can you give me your sources? Like articles from well-known game websites, you know, with quotes from developers that were hurt by piracy?
I'm just saying you can pirate games on PS4.
Yeah, but that's not a real fact, because you didn't provide a link. No real sources. That's an opinion.
So you're saying it's an opinion that I can pirate a game on PS4?
Can you give me some proof?
Well, Max is proof, man.
Right now.
It's not that if
Also,
you
the
saying it's
PS4
facts, you should find it with an ease. You should find it easily if it's facts.
Well, you
right?
said piracy already exists, so why would you need a jailbreak if piracy already exists?
No, it could just increase it.
Yeah, but piracy already exists when we're talking to you. I'm trying to see if you can give us some proof.
And I thought Xbox guys were idiots, man. Wow.
Yeah, these guys they want to take the cake. It's
Your PS4 game share.
What do you say?
not pirating. You said PS4 game share is pirating.
You said PS4 game share is pirating?
You can, okay, you know, I'm just going to YouTube and look up a tutorial. I'm doing it, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, can you send me a link to an article of developers that are being hurt by PS4 piracy as well? Because, I mean, I did my part. I could do your...
said you can pirate
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if any developers can confirm what you're saying and that they were hurt by piracy like Ubisoft was. Can you give me some proof, please, from developers that were hurt by PS4 piracy? Yeah, but you're telling me that. I can't trust you. I'm sorry. Can you give me a link for developers that are crying about how much money they lost on PS4 piracy? Please help me out, man.
Okay, fine. There's one ring to Cura, and there's torrentfreak.com.
That's just the.
So are these from developers that are telling us the
Not from developers. I'm just.
No, I'm trying to see if there's a statement on file from a developer that can confirm that their game was pirated on a PS4. You can't find any statement on file that a developer confirms piracy exists and is hurting their game on PS4?
All I said was that. Okay. All I said was.
Torrent site, bro.
You can pirate games on PS4.
Okay, but that's not a fact if you can't give me proof of developers that were hurt by piracy.
I would give them
Okay, well, how about this? I can list the way developers are hurt constantly for console.
You're giving me a list. I'm looking for sources. You're not a source.
Games.
You're not a source.
How games constantly hurts developers.
And you guys buying games late, that's the same as used, right?
No,
buying used is. Did you say used games is the
What
same
up?
as pirated?
You said it's still a new copy, but it's being sold for less money, right?
Yeah, it's a sale, Jay.
Yeah, but I'm confused what you're meaning.
Somebody already bought it and then sold it
Say if I were to go to Walmart on Black Friday and say I would buy a, I don't know, fucking what do you call it? I don't know, Spider-Man for like, I don't know, $30, brand new, but it's no longer a new copy because it's a cheaper price.
Does that hurt the developer?
What?
Does that hurt the developer waiting until the game goes dirt cheap? Yes, it does. I don't buy my games used, man. I get my games digital and I get my game physical. And I know a lot of gaming console fans, whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation.
Hurts the developers more than getting games cheap that are new.
Okay, but does piracy hurt developers more than buying used games?
No, I said.
Yeah, but you're bringing up used games to reflect against piracy, and it doesn't make any sense.
No, I just said that used games hurts the developer more than used games hurts the developers more than if I were to go out. If I were to fuck my brain.
He doesn't even know what he's making. He's trying. He's trying to compare it to piracy, and he can't do it because he knows it's stupid. You know how stupid it is. He's trying to compare used game to piracy, bro. He's dumb as shit.
He's trying to act like we're stupid here. Like, nah, man.
Getting games used. Okay? Getting used games.
He's thinking of a stupid analogy.
Hurts developers more than getting a cheap game on a Steam sale. Because at least they still get money from the Steam sale. When it comes from getting it used, the developers are getting money from it.
Okay. Let me just pretend to be an idiot and agree with you. I brought Neo for $60, right? And the game was exclusive, and then it made its way only to the PC platform via Steam. And in reality, a YouTuber by the name of Slick yourself, you have yet to buy the game because you don't have the funds, and you're currently pursuing a job, but you don't have a job and you don't have the funds, and you have not brought the game called Neo yet, right? And let's say if Neo goes lower than the price that it's initially sold for, and you buy it later than me, which would be a year later, and I don't think the game would be $60. So if you buy it at $2, 2 years later, I think it hurts the developer compared to me buying in the same game digital day one for $60. So yes.
They still get money.
Yeah, but they're not getting $60.
How much money do you think they're getting out of $2 when it's got to go through Steam and
if I were to buy a game for
manufacturers?
$2, the developers would still get money. If I bought a used game, they don't get money at all.
Well, Neo is on sale right now, 40% off for $29.99, but you're still not gonna buy it. So no, you're not helping the developer at all. The developer is losing money. The developer is losing money by putting the game on the PC platform because the engagement of the PC platform for this particular game.
Just because I don't buy Neo doesn't mean nobody else wants to buy it.
Yeah, but for them to have to lower the price, it kind of means that nobody wants to buy it.
Oh shit! I just realized I said no. Wait, give a second.
I mean, Neo sold more on PS4 than it did on PC. So you do know that, right? Neo, the game that got ported to PC, it sold better on PS4. In 2 weeks, it hit 1 million on PS4 alone.
Because that was the target audience.
Yeah, but it was $60. It's cheaper on PC. It had only been sold for $50 when it came over there. So why didn't it sell more? It's more people over on Steam, right?
$25 million Steam account.
Right?
I just don't understand, man. The game is cheaper on PC, but you guys aren't buying it. So, yeah, you're hurting the developer because they have to put it down to bargain bin price for you to be attracted to it even a little bit. And then even then it's still a gamble that you actually want to support the title.
I just don't care for Neo.
Okay, well,
The PS4
if you get a game
target
cheap on a
audience.
Steam sale versus a used game sale, it's about, I guess, the same. I wouldn't know. I'm not a used game person, and I don't normally wait for good games for it to go super, super low. Summer sale, right now, there's games that I've already bought, like Until Dawn. I brought that game physical for $60. Sony is selling it for $4.99 on the PlayStation Store, so I'm gonna pick that up.
He's still arguing with
Why
Sam,
would
right?
you ever buy a game?
Yeah, Sam, you missed some. You missed
Oh,
some great
he's
stuff.
such an idiot.
Well,
man.
when the
He's
game
such an
came
idiot.
out a year plus ago, it was $60, and now I'm gonna buy it again for a reduced price. So guess what? Me buying a game cheaper,
Very well
He called
done.
him.
it kind of doesn't matter in my case because I've already supported the developer day one. You buying the game cheaper, you're not supporting the developer at all. They sold it for a specific price to make those profits.
You're still making money on it.
Yeah, but they're not making the money that they wanted to make, and that hurts
Jay
them.
asked him, do you have any links or sources? He's like,
It is
I'm
a
telling you it's a fact. He's like, that's just your
Selling
opinion.
video games hurts the developers more because they don't get any money.
So you're telling me used games hurt the developer more than you guys waiting for a game to go down to $4?
Lives in Disneyland.
Yes, because at least they.
So he doesn't know how to do math. A game selling at $30 for cheap, they can get more out of it than a game at $2.
And
That's
when it
just
goes
basic
cheap,
simple
more
math.
people will buy it.
Okay,
That's
so
how marketing works.
Imbecilian.
Steam is making more money based off selling the developer's game 80% off than PS4 selling it for $60. So a $60 game is making less money for the developer than a 60% off game on Steam. Is that what you're saying?
Repeat that.
You're telling me that a
This is
game
not
that
real,
is
dude.
70%
This can't be
off
real,
on the
sir.
Steam sale is making the same amount of money that a $60 game is making for that same developer on the PS4.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
So
you
you're
should have
saying
heard him earlier,
that I
Sam.
said
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
that
He's like, oh my
You
head
know
hurts.
what's worse?
because a game sells.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
He's like, oh man, my head hurts. He getting braces dying, dude.
Just gonna have a headache later.
Oh, he's bad, Sam. This is clear classic of listening to rags and pretending and thinking that what they say is the Bible or something.
Okay, repeat your statement one last time. I need to fully
It's a lot dumber than the
comprehend
Bible.
this.
Okay, you're
Dude,
telling me
it's not
that if
even-
you buy a
no,
game at a
dude.
reduced price on PC, that
Like,
it's
just listen to
still
this.
giving money to the developers. But that same exact game is selling to the developer day one for $60.
That-
Do you believe the developer cares more about the $60 sale day one or the $15 sale 4 months after the game initially released? Which one is more important to the developer?
Okay. Doesn't sell as well as it would sell at a full price. But the thing is, though,
Look at him, so just the way it's him.
it's not their target
It's a
audience.
cartoon character.
Neo is not a prime example of what you. It's not the prime example, or it's not like.
What the fuck is
target
this?
audience. Their target audience is PS4. My
What?
brain hurts now.
Does he even understand what he said?
Well,
So you
the
believe this stuff
debate's
because
not
of Animal
over, so
Fucker.
I guess your brain's gonna explode because I'm
Jason,
using
what is
Neo
this?
as an excuse. Look, you can say Madden, same exact thing. You can say Call of Duty, same exact thing. You can say Nier Automata, the same exact thing. You can say Hellblade, the same exact thing. The game sells better later on at a reduced price on the PC compared to day one for the full price on PS4. The developer is making more money up front off of the PlayStation gamers than they are off the
right, Sam.
PC
That's why
gamers at a
athletes
later
in
date
football
for
take their
reduced
money up
price.
front.
So no, it's not
guys know,
equal,
dude.
and yes, you guys are not supporting the developer more than
long has this been
PlayStation
going on?
gamers.
Oh man, this has been going on for like 2 hours
Yeah,
or so.
I know that.
Maybe.
Okay, so
That the
you guys
Godfather-
are frauds, basically.
How are we frauds?
You steal games, you're cheap, and you don't buy them.
Oh yeah, he tried to justify pirating too. So he was like, if
Because we
you
what?
pirate the game, and
I'm
you pay
telling
for it later,
you
then
that
it's
you
not
guys
stealing.
are cheap. You don't buy games
Okay,
day
dude,
one,
that's-
and you pirate titles.
You gotta give
You're
him
not
that.
helping the
Yeah, that
developers.
was the
You're not
topper right
supporting
there.
the
This guy was
developers.
like, I'm
You're not
black,
respecting
and I go
the
to a Burger
developers.
King and I steal a burger, but I decide to throw money at their face later. That's
I buy my games.
He's like, it's not.
You
burger
buy your
King.
games cheap, but the developer doesn't
love
give
these
a fuck
analogies.
about assholes like you. They want
these
the game
analogies.
money up
Yeah,
front.
it was
I'm an asshole
perfect
for
though,
buying
'cause
games
he
cheap.
didn't even get.
You're an
what they was
asshole
trying
for
to
not
do.
respecting the developer and buying it dirt cheap.
What do you mean? Okay, I.
What game have you brought that came out in 2018 for full price? How did you?
Came out 2018.
What game have you supported from a third party developer this year that came out this year?
Mario Kart 8.
What?
Wait, no, wait,
Seriously?
Odyssey.
What
I hope he gets a
Odyssey?
free-to-play game again.
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey is on a PC?
Yeah, that's the first part.
What?
Mario Odyssey is on a PC? When? Hey, can somebody get the information for Mario Odyssey on a PC? Please, somebody help me, please.
First party games in general, or just exclusive games? What?
I'm talking about third party titles on the PC, full price that released in 2018.
Odyssey.
And Mario Odyssey came out last year.
Third-party games that have released in 2018 that I have bought.
Hey, Sam, you can tell he clearly doesn't buy
On
play
PC.
games because he would throw the shit off the top of his head.
I still on to battle Blackie.
Oh my god.
How you think I'm doing, guys? I
Gold.
think I'm getting my ass beat.
No,
Look at
I
my
think
foot.
you need to put this up as an example of why these guys are morons.
Oh no, it is
Stop
up. It's
following
gonna
the
stay
trend.
up too.
This is what happens when you listen to Katanga and Rags, man. You sound like a complete idiot, justifying pirating and comparing pirating to fucking games being sold.
Wait up. Time out. Hey, wait up. I'm looking at my foot. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so what was your answer? You looked over your games, and what was your answer about 2018 title?
Just any third-party exclusive games.
So you haven't brought
Third-party games.
any third-party titles on Steam this year that released this year.
No.
So what game are you currently playing?
Like,
Boatman.
what,
Just any
like,
PC game. What game on PC are you currently playing?
The way you said it.
Okay.
Oh man.
I wish it was no.
Call of Duty
I wish it
Online.
was no-
You know what that is, right?
The last
What?
journey of the Seven Seas.
What game are you playing?
The Chinese Call of Duty.
What is the Chinese Call of Duty? I've never heard of that.
Hold on.
I've never heard of that. Is that like a real purchase?
The Chinese Call of Duty. What the f-
Free, I play it.
Wait up,
gotta
you said
bring
it's
this into
free
the
and you play it. How are you're playing a game for free? How does that help the
Twice he's
developer?
done the free game.
I love
What
this young man.
games do you play right now?
Okay, well, continue. Other than the free China Call of Duty, whatever. Continue.
The free China. That one's Battle Royale, I think.
I play Realm Royale.
What is Realm Royale? Is that free?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, continue.
I play Counter-Strike sometimes.
Okay, that's old. I played that many years ago, but yeah, continue.
I play Darwin Project.
What is Darwin Project? I heard about that.
I play Paladins.
Paladins is free, right? That's on PS4. Paladins free? Somatic, Paladins is free, right?
Yeah, Paladins, yeah.
Yeah, okay, continue.
Play Fate.
What is Fate? What is that? I've never heard of that before.
I sometimes play PUBG.
He really takes a cake. He really takes
And also, Chinese Call of Duty is actually really fun. You should look it up. It's actually really cool.
This kid is in a league
Yeah,
of his
I'm
own, man.
sorry, I never heard of that one. This is the first time I'm hearing Chinese Call of Duty.
way worse than
That guy's really fun. It's called Online.
It's worse than the D League.
Oh,
no.
That's the first thing.
Oh my god. Oh man, I'll lose some sleep over this.
You wait up. You need a Chinese passport to play that game? Oh, that's crazy, man.
No way, he's not real, dude. This is a cartoon character.
Actually said that.
Oh man,
this shit is wild.
Oh man, that's too crazy, man. I can't deal with that, man.
Cool. Okay. This is
Oh,
all
man.
nice, but this is proving my point that you don't really support developers. A lot of your games are either free or super old and cheap. And I was
if
just...
I had the money to buy a new game, Jay, I would.
Yeah, but I thought I was debating somebody that could tell me that they actually support the developer. Like, when you're begging for a game, the developer is going to put it on your platform eventually.
I support the developer
Expecting you to
for
buy it, they're not giving handouts.
Okay, I supported the developer too, but I've supported developers more than you have. Over 23 years of gaming, I've supported developers more than you have.
And I just don't have a lot of money right now.
Okay, so why are you guys begging as a group of PC gamers? Why are you guys begging? Why do you
No one's begging, Jay. They
stop spreading false interest and third-party titles that you're not gonna buy? I think it's just very misleading to third-party developers that they spend all these resources making this game compatible with different PCs just for you guys to skip it and buy it at the lowest price possible. I just don't think it's fair, man. And you proved my point in this debate. I do want to thank you for this debate. I apologize for fucking your mind. But look, this debate is over. You clearly lost. I'm gonna look at my feet for 18 more hours, and then I'm gonna look at. Okay, guys, this debate is gone, bro. I've played this game in a while.
My brother's like, what the hell?
His mind exploded.
First he's in his head hurt, now his mind exploded.
Was he saying that to insult JayTech, or he was just learning?
I don't know.
Saying what? No. I outsmarted him multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in. He admitted that he had pirated, then he tried to take it back, then he tried to justify it when it wasn't for his arguments. He's one of those type of guys, man.
Oh god.
When it defeats his argument, then he tries to revert back to justifying it. And then when Jay tricks him, he tries to justify this. He was just saying you can't go. I don't think it's a good idea. Fucking stupid, bro. This guy literally was about to say pirated games are worse than the used games. You almost tricked him into doing that shit, Jay. You just tricked his ass into doing that shit, man. I was hoping he would have done that shit. He caught himself just at the last minute say, because he was like, wait a minute, give me 1 second. I was like, yep, you caught yourself, dummy. He caught himself. I only think that's the only thing I give him credit for. He caught himself. He was just about to go down that line. Just to try to justify pirates.
I'm done with this thing one of these kids.
Yeah, that's what you got.
He was so sure he was gonna win, but all other 10 people didn't win. So what made him think he was gonna win? What I love about the PC community won't study my videos. They won't watch my videos, but they will watch somebody else's video about me taking my videos out of context and changing the words to my videos. So I really appreciate all the ignorant PC fans that are gonna watch these negative videos on me, because they're not gonna learn how to take me down, and it makes it easier for people like me to continuously take them down.
Could you hold on a minute? I'm looking at my foot. Okay.
He literally held on too. He's like, oh, okay.
I'm just so happy that games like this are never going to PC. That's why I feature this title.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank everybody for being here. I don't know how many of you are leaving, but it seems like a good amount of you are leaving. I also want to thank you guys for all the dislikes. It helps me out. Just don't know how much these dislikes help. But I want you guys to know that yeah, the PC community, you guys suck. You suck real bad. You know, every one of these guys are so sure that they're gonna win a debate, and then they don't. That's what I love about debating people. Like, they're 100% sure they're gonna have me with that "I got you" moment, and they never gonna do it. Because I've debated so many of them, and you all sound the fucking same. You all use the same talking points.
Other people. They don't. You ask the guy for the link, and he
there's no respect, but
fair.
there's no respect for my ability to debate, because you listen to other people on how I fucking talk, how I think, and that's why you're always gonna be outsmarted.
Well, I keep telling you, fool y'all with that dumb shit, man. He's a fucking idiot. He's beyond the realm of, you know, being a smart person, because he's too stupid. Tricking y'all to think he knows, man. That guy's not knowledgeable. He's a foot bigot. Well, Jay, I enjoyed that, man. That was funny as fuck.
I bet you did, motherfucker. Ain't time for you to go to bed or something?
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed right now. I just needed to hear
I'm gonna do another debate after you go to sleep, because I don't want you to hear that.
I know.
Look at your foot, look at your foot.
Leg man.
Look at that leg, man.
I thought you was gonna be like, did you buy the exclusive toenail guy?
Are you looking at this game, bro? This game is gorgeous. Such an amazing game. This game looks a lot better than Zelda.
I was hoping you would do that, Briggs. You'd be like, okay, did you pirate toenail man? Oh, that shit would have been...
Yeah, bro, and it's funny because this guy clearly thought he was the best, just like everybody else thought they were the best. And they all seem like they're falling faster, because I know their style. They all are the same. Son of Sam said it, bro. They sound the same, bro. They think if they talk in the same way and they say the same things that it's going to get me. It didn't get me before. Why would it get me now?
It's really creepy. More importantly, not funny whatsoever.
Yeah, it's really not, man. It's like it's really creepy how they feel that it's a winning aspect to sound the same and have the same talking points and try to act clueless when they actually are stupid.
Larry Harewood said you should have hit him with the God of War.
What about it, God of War?
Because he kept trying to make the point of you bought a game later to support the developer instead of day one.
But what about it? I brought up God of War
No,
selling
sorry.
5 million in 1 month, and he ignored it.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought all of that up,
bro.
bro. He just continued to ignore my shit. I had to hammer it into his head, bro. Lost the debate. I'm not going around and around in a circle when I'm fucking your brain up that much. I can't think. God damn man, my foot. You know, like, fuck that shit, bro.
This guy said Chinese Call of Duty. I never
And
heard
it's
of
free.
that, bro.
You gotta make a Chinese passport to play it. Wow.
I've never heard that.
So
shit
you gotta
in my
go
life.
through all these hoops just to play Call of Duty for free, and you don't think you're hurting the developer? Right? You don't think you're hurting the developer by playing a Call of Duty game for free? I just love how he thought that piracy is alright. He thought piracy is alright.
It's not.
It's not, bro, but if you listen to his dumbass, he gonna think it's alright.
Verizon's giving me like 10 warnings for trying to pirate. I still do it.
What game?
Oh, not movies and stuff, like, you know, torrenting. Like, they'll get you on that. If you don't hide your IP.
Yeah, I know. You told me about that before, but these guys...
Yeah, remember
this,
you brought up a
this
torrent,
guy
so-
says piracy won't hurt developers
Liam
like...
Neeson movie.
Yeah, but piracy won't hurt developers like used games. That's what he said. He says used games are worse than piracy.
I never get caught with games, so it's really easy to pirate games since nobody gives a fuck.
No, but he's saying if you buy a used game, he says that's worse than piracy. But don't some proceeds of that used game go to the developer?
I mean, yeah, a portion of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you buy a used game from a retailer, let's say whether it's from Amazon or GameStop, some of that money is going back to that developer. Steam actually hurts developers more. They don't get that much money from them. The only reason why they put games on Steam is because it's just the data. It's just a digital title. They don't have anything that they're actually losing.
You said PC games. Gamers are like whores.
I'm trying to figure out though.
Yeah. Let me take my ass to sleep, man. Fucking funny ass to think you had.
Man will go to sleep, and sleepy will go.
Well, at least the last day I gotta do this shit. Ah, that makes me happy, so. Sunday night, Sam, I'll be relaxed because I know I'm gonna go to bed early. That's the best part.
We'll be able to smack JTech sooner.
You know what's gonna kill me though? Watch Sunday don't go as fast as it used to.
Watch Eighth Day don't go as class.
Guarantee you, bro.
Tomorrow's gonna be 20 hours.
Yeah. No, Thursdays go by quick for me, man, because that's the day where I just don't care. Yeah, I got 3 days off, so I'm not worried about it. And plus, my supervisor, he's on vacation, so I'm gonna be I'm gonna do the watching all day. I'm gonna be in there.
Somebody, you watch me play this game, bro? You need to play this on fucking PS4 Pro, bro. This game is just top notch.
Oh yeah, when it gets cheap. When it get like 20
It is cheap. It is $20. Shadow of Colossus remake, bro. This game's been $20 for a while. Yeah, bro. I'm guarantee you could buy this game for $20. This game went down to $20 a lot.
Should be able to paid, what's today? Wednesday? Tomorrow night.
Yeah. Pick that game up, man. This shit look fucking. You like God of War, right? This is like a God of War, but it's not like it's like open. It's like God of War PS4, but a little bit not as much going on with the missions and shit. You just going after big bosses. You hunting big bosses, and you taking them down.
Yeah, I played it. It was free on PlayStation Plus. Shadow of Colossus.
Oh yeah, the old one. Yeah, I wish they would have remade Ico with this engine, bro. Ico was a good game.
They remastered that too. They're both 60 FPS. PS3.
Oh,
you can jump off the horse and shit.
I might do just check out the resolution, but I might want to play that one at 60 frames. I don't know why. Even though it's cinematic as fuck.
So, Son of Sam, how you like that debate, bro?
Man, Sam,
Boggity wong bong boogity bing bing.
that's a comedy fest to me. That clearly shows that guy listens to people instead of doing his own research.
Yeah, he listened. He thought this shit was gonna be a walk in the park. People,
He
but
didn't think he was
it's
gonna look up
it's
all
all
that shit
right.
online.
It's all right though. It's all right if they don't want to.
He was baffled when you sent him the links to about you. So he's like, "He's sending me proof? I can't refute proof, so I gotta make up some bullshit."
And then he kept. What did he keep saying about the there's piracy on PS4, and I'm trying to ask him
like,
where has a developer said that they were hurt by piracy on PS4.
He said, "Just trust me, there is." And then you ask him, "Just send me." Like, if you're saying there is, and it's that easy, why can't you just give me a link that justifies what you're saying? Sam, this guy went to look for the link, and he's like looking up torrent sites. So I'm like, so you literally just heard this from word of mouth? You just thought it was assumed to be real without actually looking that shit up, bro. This guy, man.
Yes.
That's what you call a classic idiot. Yeah, you gotta leave that one out. That's a prime example of Fratanga imbeciles.
I just love it because Fratanga know he can't beat me. That's why he won't debate me again. He know the way that I'm debating. I'm debating about gaming. Last year I debated him to prove that he's not a gamer. He already gave me that. He admitted me. He admitted already. So he's watched these debates. Don't think Fratanga's not watching these debates. He's watched these debates and he is fucking. Yeah, he's afraid, bro.
On Twitter.
No, bro, he's not trying to debate. What make you think he wouldn't want to debate, bro? That's what they wanted for all last year, and now they not getting it. They don't want to debate me because look at my foot.
With insults, not by like coming at you with a debate. It's with the insult shit you tell me he's putting you on a hook or whatever this shit he's doing on Twitter.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do now, because he don't want to debate. He's trying to insult you, thinking he can win that way, which I don't know what that proves.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck no. Get off this dumbass horse.
Alright, Jason, I'm gonna...
Bro, Somatic, hold on, man. Would you look at this fucking water, bro? Oh my god!
I'll watch your stream when I get up.
Son of Sam, do you see this fucking water, bro?
Yeah, it looks like fire.
Did this guy just say it looks like fire? This game is why I don't need a PC. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Sleep well, Sam. You mean Somatic?
His name is Sam.
Go to sleep at 6:30 a.m.
He said sleep well.
Larry Howard.
Oh, you get wet when you go into the water too.
I just gotta wake up for work. I gotta be up. I gotta be up by like 3. No, I wake up at like 2:50 and get ready. I do the same shit sometimes. I'll take forever to get ready because I just want to go back to sleep. But today's the last day I gotta do this shift, and I'll get switched to 3 p.m. shift.
That's true. Every time you wake up, you gotta get shit done, and then like an hour or two.
Damn, bro, look at this.
Yeah, and I try to. You know what I try? I try to get naps back, so I try to get ready as quick as possible, and just lean on the chair and just lean my head back on the mirror and get some sleep. That way, and then when I'm in my getting a ride, I go to sleep there too.
Bro, this is almost up to fucking God of War quality of fucking photo mode and graphics. Like I can't.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta ask one of the Sam. He ain't gonna be here. He's gonna be on vacation. I gotta ask the other guys who knows about it more. The minute I get changed, I get that raise. I wonder if it applies immediately to the next.
It might take a while, but it might be right there. Yeah, it's better to ask somebody.
It's every 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure it would apply.
This guy sent me a link to a torrent website telling everybody that there's piracy that it now exists on PS4. No developer is staying away from PS4 because of piracy. You got more developers staying away. That's the thing. You're not giving me a real official website that's confirming the piracy. It's 100% confirmed on PS4.
Basically telling me where I could download these games without having a PS4, bro. It's not really doing anything.
It's alright, bro. Slick lost
Just
his
stupid,
chance,
man.
bro. He lost his debate. He was so sure of himself, just like everybody else, man.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, put
fucking
your
sad. And
feelings
he's
on the
still.
on
It's
the
funny
ground
because
from
he's still trying to fight, bro. You lost that debate. It's over. Bye
you
bye,
said when you
buddy.
turn with face.
Yep. You lost the debate. It's all over for you.
All right, man. I'll catch your feelings later.
Okay. See you later, man.
All right, man. All right, same
What's the
way,
matter?
Jay. All right,
Okay,
Briggs.
guys, we're
All right,
gonna
all right.
last until 2:30 with this debate. This debate will be going up because it means a lot. That we outright out debated a PC fan. I did that shit by myself again, and I just think it's really funny that no respect is given to me on my ability to debate these idiots, and they believe it's so easy. They believe it's gonna be very easy to debate me. You know, games like this, yeah, put it on PC if you want. Most of these idiots can't even run it. I mean, look at the graphic quality. This amazing water. Look at that fucking water, man. Look at that water. Oh, he can swim. I didn't know he could swim. Seaweed and shit. Oh boy. What's something? Oh shit. You said my fucking battery about to die. So where were you, son of Sam? I thought you was gonna be enjoying this.
Not in full, man. Idiot boy.
You said idiot boy filled you in?
You want to get food?
You know, this will be a great game for them to just make an action adventure game like Zelda. If you weren't just only fighting, you know, fighting big enemies. But and Shadow Colossus, not to spoil anything for myself, but do you fight normal size enemies or all of them are like big Colossus?
No. Yeah, they're all boss. It's like a
Oh,
boss
okay.
rush
No,
game.
it's a boss rush game, okay. Well, that's still good. I mean, the game looks great. It looks amazing.
You'll see little insects and animals around there, obviously.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes
They
sense.
don't try to kill you.
What, do they try to look at my foot?
Yeah, they're at foot level.
They're foot level, okay. Just making sure. Just got trying to get the button movement down right, because I want to play this game a lot more. What the hell is that? Okay, guys, I guess we got about 16 minutes left. Ooh, look at this. Yep. I'm so glad games like this are not on PC. Oh, fuck. It took a while to get up there. Oh, fuck. This way, bitch. Come on, Jay. Wish I knew how to...
Whoa, big fella.
Keep shooting this motherfucker. You get mad at me.
I think they're gonna debate again.
You said what?
Asking if they're gonna debate again.
Right now. I mean, that's up to you guys if you want me to debate somebody again. This game just looks stunning. I'm impressed at how good this game looks. It's like a fucking Pixar game or something. I don't know what to say, bro.
They're working on a new project, Blue Point. I wonder what it is.
I know, bro. They did such a good job remastering this title. It's not even funny, bro. Like, this is just really, really fucking good.
Souls.
Bro, if they're working on Demon Souls, man,
oh my
bro,
God.
that game, you know how good that game needed an upgrade, bro. Oh man, you know how bad that'll piss off a lot of people, man. That will piss off a lot. No.
Thinking about buying this Need for Speed game.
Which one?
Payback.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's low right now, you think you really want to get it, but I think that by the end of this summer, they gonna have a fall sale or some shit, or like go back to school sale, and that shit about to be, it's gonna be crazy, bro. These sales have been great. And the only reason why they're good is because the generation's coming to the close. That's why these sales are getting better, man.
They got some kind of slot machine mechanic where you like spin the slot machine to get upgrades for your car. It's ridiculous.
Slotting it up. Die.
Only thing I like is the last one was online only, and this one you can play on completely offline. So that's the only good thing.
Living from playing games? You mean like Ninja?
So I'm not a gamer, but he is, because he's playing a free-to-play piece of shit game, and I brought my game that's not free-to-play. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, there's gamers, even bad gamers. Like Kids Move is technically a gamer, fortunately.
This guy that I just debated is not a gamer. I have no respect for him because he's not actually buying games. He just told us he's playing a Chinese version of a game that he's supposed to pay for, and he's doing it online for free. This is why that shit hurts developers. He knows this shit. He is hurting developers, man. This motherfucker got out debated. Really, really sad what happened to this guy. Like, this little boy just got out debated. And he copied the Fratanga crumbled up paper shit. All he did was just color it blue. Put an S on that shit. Fucking sad, man. I'm so glad games like this are never going to PC. You fuckers don't deserve it.
Yeah, it's not like, alright, let's say you're a football player, but you just play football on the side. It doesn't work that way. It's not, you know, a gamer's a gamer. It's not like you're the professional gamer. Professional hot dog killer, maybe?
This motherfucker lost, bro. I don't know. Lost so bad, they call you Bad Long. Looking at my foot, they call me Ad Long. Okay, guys, you already know the deal. I'm looking at a game, and my foot is looking at a sling. Right.
Koranner Tanner.
I enjoy games too, and I'm a gamer. There's nobody that can tell me I'm not a gamer, since I'm actually playing a game and he wasn't playing shit but Fortnite Battle Royale. That's what it says he was playing.
You're a smelly gamer, but a gamer nonetheless.
I don't like that. If you guys want me to find another person to debate, I guess I can find somebody. Okay, guys, we got 9 minutes unless you guys got somebody I should be debating. If not, we're gonna cut this stream off, and we're gonna enter a private party chat on a PS4. And if you guys want to be a part of it, I can give you my PSN information real quick, so you guys can be a part of the PlayStation Legion party chat. Motherfucker. Hey, Son Sam, you was here when I fucking gave this guy a headache because he was trying to make a point that he didn't think I was gonna be able to fucking reverse.
You heard it the second time.
Yeah, bro. Well, the first time was worse. Somatic was trying to tell you about it, but God, man, it's like I hurt that guy's head. I don't know what the fuck that was about, man. That's kind of weird.
Bigot heads react.
Bigot heads, exactly. Man, it's like I hurt that guy's head. I don't know what the fuck that was. Bigot heads, exactly. I wanna beat this boss. I got another trophy just now from this game. I didn't even do shit. I'm getting trophies all summer, man. Not a lot of them, but it's like every time I play a game, I'm getting a trophy at this point.
Ching. Ching ding ding.
Getting trophies all summer, man. Not a lot of them, but it's like every time I play a game. I gotta make sure I pack my clothes when I wake up so I can head on to New York. It should be fun. But when I come back, I might, well, $4 ain't shit. I might pick up that Until Dawn just to play that. Should be fun.
JayTech will play games.
But you hooked me up with that fucking Star Ocean, so thank you a lot for that, man. I want to.
Rags is willing to debate you.
Is Rags willing to debate you? No, Rags isn't willing to debate me. He has not reached out to me. Would I like to debate? Would I like to debate Rags? Probably. Would I like to debate? Would I like to debate Rags? Probably. This motherfucker didn't buy a single game this year, Sam. Do you think that's good? I just want to know your honest opinion. I mean, he didn't buy a single game that came out in 2018. And it's like, I don't know, man. Why is my echo? Okay. Sam, are you over there eating brownies or are you smoking brownies?
The latter.
I'm gonna say that you're eating them and then you're smoking them afterwards. Okay.
At least I'm not being a bigot, Hud.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm guessing the time limit for my debates are around 2 hours each. When I get fed up with these guys running around in a fucking circle after they already been punched to death.
Okay, Henry Hill.
Okay, guys. I'll probably be back later. Got 5 minutes until the end of the debate. This video is going to stay up. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching the debate. Probably after this is done, I'm going to try to beat this boss. So, I want to thank all you guys for coming out.
You missed history. Well, it's recorded so you can see it again, actually. Never mind. Nothing, you just got here. Who the fuck is this guy? If you haven't bought a game this whole year, I'm gonna assume you're probably not a gamer. Or you're a broke ass little bitch.
Hello guys, and welcome
I
to the
think
channel.
that you're right about the first. I think you're right about your whole statement.
You know, I hate when you lose the top of the fucking water bottle. Where the hell did I put that?
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right about that shit.
Like, you haven't bought in one game? Like, you're not a gamer, I'm sorry. I know people that don't even game that have that shit. Like, 1 or 2 games.
I want to talk to you about Robin Game and making a video called Naughty Dog Agenda, an honest, open conversation. He's supposed to be one of the biggest Naughty Dog Uncharted fanboys. It seemed like he's turning against them just for views.
Yeah, no, he's a faggot.
God damn,
Like
bro.
that.
People wonder why you don't subscribe to bigger YouTubers, because they all let you down, man. They're not real. Once they get that big, they let that fucking shit go to their head, man.
I don't understand why his channel was that big in the first place, because of people...
Probably a couple videos he
he...
did for Uncharted, and then he was featured a lot inside the Uncharted multiplayer reel. You know, when you went to the multiplayer section starting on part 3, they would have like the plays of the week, and he would be featured a lot or something, or he would do the like the graphics or something for them, and so he got his name from that. Just some bullshit.
Oh, so he's a developer?
No, he's more of an editor, something like that. And play good on Uncharted and that's shit like that. Listen to this title. Sony's lack of crossplay has made them a villain.
Yeah, I commented on that guy on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's an idiot.
That's just dumb.
He even said I wasn't trying to start anything. I'm like, really? You weren't trying to start anything, then why would you write a retarded ass article?
Yeah. Gotta love it, man. I love these guys. These guys are awesome.
Like a fucking fruitcake.
Maybe he sniffs fruitcakes. What about that?
Except for reason.
Is Star Sanity in here? Where you been, man? I had to debate 85 PC fanboys, sir. Oh, do you like looking at them, or you just like listening to them?
Kid again.
I don't even know why they're shooting them off when the sun's not even down yet.
I think the sun just went down over here. I've been debating this fucker since it was sun outside. Now it's none. I'm about to start limiting these debates to an hour, man. Took up most of my damn holiday.
Stupid, annoying, crappy header.
Okay, guys, it is 2 hours and 30 minutes. I want to thank everybody that watched the debate. I want to thanks for all the support, all the people that actually appreciated the debate and acknowledged that I was clearly the winner. Um, you know, I'm open to debate anybody if they got the balls. But enough of the little kids that sound exactly the same, had the same debate topics. It's really, really starting to get boring.
He's a debate.